वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परना देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुं मूकं करोति वाचालं भङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे परमानन्दम्. So in yesterday's session, again we were still on first adhyay 15 shlok, and reason being some concepts which are important to understand Gita or any other spiritual literature. So we touched upon them little bit, and so we also saw that when in any shlok, or it is this theory is not only limited to Gita, or any stotra or any stuti or any dialogue in this way, the Puran, Upanishad in specific, the salutation or the way person is addressed or way deity is addressed, that has got a lot of meaning. So whatever you are seeking from that deity, or whatever you want to uh, invoke from the person or deity who is listening, the address to the deity of person is done in that way. So here, Sanjay is saying Panchajannam Rushikesho. So that meaning we saw. That Rushikesh is, Rushik means Indriya. So Panchajnanendriya, Pancha Karmendriya, and Antakaran. So Antakaran in different states, it is called as Man, Buddhi, Chitta or Ahankar. So somewhere Sanjay is indicating that Bhagwan is having control over Indriya of every being, not only human being, every being. And so uh, do not expect that your sons will be winning this war, because Bhagwan is from their side. And we also saw in Mahabharata there is mention that when Bhagwan entered in that battlefield, just by looking at that entire army of Kaura, he sucked their life force, he sucked their oj, that is internal strength, or you can say uh, internal part of tej, that is called as oj. So, and he sucked everybody's life as well. So that also we saw that in 11th adhyay, Bhagwan is going to tell Arjun that I have already show Arjun that everybody, including Bhishma, Drona, everybody is entering into his Vikaral mouth. Vikaral is dreadful. So, and during Gita also he will be telling that I have already killed them. It is just they are appearing, but I have already with my sankalpa. Bhagwan's sankalpa is karyakari. Karyakari means it is actually executed. When we do sankalpa, some of our sankalpa they get executed, some are not. So that is why it is said that you align your sankalpa with sankalpa of Bhagwan. What is sankalpa of Bhagwan? Paritranaya sadhunam, vinashaya duskrutam, and dharma sanstapana. Means uh, those who are uh, those who are atheists, those who are good to other people, save those people. So saving is not just physical saving, help them to elevate more into sadhatva. So elevate more into uh, Krishna Bhakti elevate more into behaving good with people, helping people. And Vinashayacha Dushkrutam is also not always physical. It is uh, those who are not uh, thinking in right manner, or those who are performing sin without understanding that what harm it will bring them. So changing their mind is also Vinashayacha Dushkrutam. That's why Gnaneshwar Maharaj says, Khalanchi Vyankati Sando. He doesn't say that we should kill villains. Khal means villain, or bad, the person with bad attitude. So he says that he should leave his bad attitude, or we should make efforts to make that person to leave his bad attitude or tendency to perform sins. So here Bhagwan is already showing Arjun, telling Arjun that I have already killed these people. So that is what in advance Sanjay wants to indicate Dhritarashtra, that when Rishikesh Bhagwan is in opposite side, you should not keep any hopes for winning this war. And then Dhananjay also we saw the meaning that this Dhana is not just one meaning of Dhananjay is the one who has earned lot of actual dhan, that is wealth, by defeating lot of kings and others. Here, the inner meaning of Dhananjay is Arjun has earned lot of Daivi Vitta. So Daivi Dhana means divine wealth. What is that? His Upasana, his Bhakti. So that is why he is called as Dhananjaya. So uh, Sanjay is also indicating that Bhagwan is there with who is able to control everybody. So he is Rishikesh of Pandav also. So he will be giving them right inspiration while they are into this battlefield. And Dhananjay himself, he is Krupavardi. Krupa Patra Dhananjay is Krupa Patra. So he is worthy of blessings of Bhagwan. He is worthy of grace of Bhagwan. That is also he is indicating. Then Paundram Dadmo Mahashankam Bhimakarma Vrukodara. Vrukodara is the one who is having stomach of jackal, means uh, Bhim is can literally digest everything. So with this, he also wants to indicate that your sons had fed Bhim with poison, and still he is surviving. And when he returned, he got boon of having strength of 10,000 elephants. So that also somehow he is indicating that in any case, if such a strong side is there in opposite army, you hardly have hope. So he is somehow making Dhritarashtra's mind to accept this defeat. Then Ananta Vijayam Raja, this is shlok number 16. अनंत विजयम राजा कुंती पुत्रो युधिष्ठिरः नकुलः सहदेवश्च सुघोषमणिपुष्पकौ. Ananta Vijayam Raja. So Ananta Vijay is crunch of Yudhishthira, and Sanjay is calling him Raja already. So present in this situation, Pandav have just arrived from completing their Ajnatvas, so they didn't have any Rajya. So by calling Dharmaraj as Raja, again Sanjay is indicating they have already, it is like they have already won the war when Arjun and Bhagwan is on their side. And he is calling Dhritarashtra, Dharmaraj as Kunti Putra. So there is mention of Kunti. So one more very big strength of Pandav or that army is the one who is supposed to be king is Kunti Putra. So Kunti is somebody who has uh, spent her entire life in penance, spent her entire life in sorrow, and still she is so devoted to Bhagwan that it has come in the stories in Bhagavad that when Bhagwan, after all this war was over, all then uh, uh, after protecting Parikshit in Garbha, Parikshit was born, and Bhagwan was Bhagwan's uh, plan to go back to Dwarka. That time Kunti requested, Vipadas Santu me Shashwata, keep us always in Vipada. Vipada is uh, the bad situation. Why she is asking so? Because if we are in bad situation, you will come to rescue us. You will be with us. And in sorrow or in difficult situation, person tends to seek help of God. So he remembers God more oftenly. So that is why Kunti is asking that. So such a strong uh, mother, her power or her penance, her strength is also behind Yudhishthir. That's why he is definitely going to be king. That is, he is definitely going to win this war. And then Nakulas Sahadevascha Sugosho Manipushpaka. Nakul and Sahadev also they blew their own crowns, that is Sughosh and Manipushpak. Now coming to shlok number 17. We will take 18 also together because it is again telling uh, who blew their shankh separately. So काश्यश्च परमेश्वासः शिखण्डी च महारथः दृष्टद्युम्नो विराटश्च सात्यकीश्चापराजितः द्रुपदो द्रौपदेयश्च सर्वशः पृथ्वीपते सौभद्रश्च महाबाहुः शङ्खान् दद्मुः पृथक् पृथक्. So who else blew their shankha? So of course, Sanjay is mentioning very prominent Maharathis who from Pandav who blew their shankha. So in that he mentions Kashyascha, Kashiraj, then Shikhandi, Maharathi Shikhandi. Shikhandi is Ambai from previous birth. He when he took birth as a girl and then got converted into a boy. So that is the reason in many of series, people like TV series or even movies, people tend to show him as some very character who is womanish or who is very meek, and that is not the case. Shikhandi is Maharathi. So Rathi, Atirathi, Maharathi. Maharathi is the highest grade of any warrior. So specifically, Sanjay mentions about Shikhandi cha Maharathi. Then there is Dushtadumna, Virata, uh, and that Virat, how Virat is. So So Virat is somebody who gave shelter to Pandava, and when entire this uh, Maharathi warrior from Duryodhan, they went to defeat Virat, and only Arjun defeated all these things. So in that battle, Karna was there, Bhishmacharya was there, Drodacharya was there. Still, only Arjun, and with the chariot who was very weak, Uttar. So he was already afraid of this Kaurav Sena. Still, Arjun could win that war. So that also Virat, uh, mention of Virat also is there to remind that Arjun can only single Arjun can defeat your entire army, and still he is having so many Maharathis with him, and Shikhandi in specific, who will be the Shikhandi and Dushtadumna, who are going to be reason for uh, Bhishmacharya's death. Uh, then Satyakishcha aparajitaha. Then Satyaki is also there. Satyaki is mentioned again here. Initially, Yuyudhan is mentioned by Duryodhan. That is also Satyaki's name. So Satyakishcha aparajita. So Satyaki has never saw defeat in his entire life. He is, uh, as we already said, he is a disciple of Arjun, and he is one of the prominent Yadav. So all these people, they then who is Drupado, Raja Drupad, Draupadi's father, Draupadeyascha, Draupadi's five sons, which he got from five Pandav, and Saubhadraha, means son of Subhadra, that is Abhimanyu. So these all blew their Shankha crunches separately. That is what it is said in these two shlok. Now, coming to shlok number 90. सघोषोधार्तराष्ट्राणां हृदयानि व्यधारयत् नभश्च पृथ्वी चैव तुमुलो व्यनुनादयन्. So this is very interesting. Like what this shlok says, that when everybody from Pandava's side, Pandav side, they blew their Shankar, that literally you can say uh, shook all the Kauravas. Their heart was trembling. And why it is so? That sound was so much with valor, so much with strength, that Bhishmacharya's, when Bhishmacharya blew Shankha, that time whatever happiness Duryodhana was feeling, that entire happiness went away, and everybody got afraid. That is the power of that blowing the Shankha. So sometimes some rituals are not just to show something, or some rules which are outdated. Everything is in all the rituals in our Sanatan Dharma carry certain meanings. So it may be little bit divergent from the subject. Still, it is worthwhile telling that in wedding ceremony there is Saptapadi. So husband means the couple need to walk 7 times together, and each round, each pada corresponds to each level of spiritual development of buddhi. And that is even somehow Westerners are also very close to that. They also believe 7 stages of development. whether it is Mosle's need of hierarchy or it is seven neurological levels as per neurolinguistic programming. So physiological level, behavioral level, and so on. So when any external experience, if you create with certain internal state, then that becomes a anchor, and that anchor can stimulate your state when that anchor is fired. So similarly, this blowing of shankha is, it can uh, trigger valor as well as it can trigger fear in opponent. So that is what happened. All the uh, warriors from Kaurav side were afraid listening to this sound. Then what happens? 20th shlok. Uh, 20th and 21st we will take together. अथ व्यवस्थान् दृष्ट्वा धार्तराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवृत्ते शस्त्रसम्पाते धनुरुद्यम्य पाण्डवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम् इदमाह महीपते अर्जुन उवाच सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये रथं स्थापयमेच्युत. So now Sanjay is addressing Arjuna as Kapidhwaja. Kapidhwaja is whose, like, Kapi is Vanara. Dhwajaha means Kapi means actually Vanar. Which Vanar? Hanuman. So the one who is having Hanuman on his Dhwaja. So it is smartness of Sanjay that again he is telling it is not just Bhagwan who is with Arjun. Hanuman, Manojavam Maruta Tulya Vegam, Jitendriyam, Buddhimatam Varishtam, Vatatmajam, Vanara Yutha Mukhyam, Sri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadde, it is said. So he is Buddhiman, he is mighty. When we speak about strength, name of Hanuman come in front of us. So that Hanuman is also with Arjun. That uh, fact Sanjay wants to tell Dhritarashtra. So this is the smartness of Sanjay. That in small, because it is running commentary. So in running commentary, it is not just commentary of cricket match. It is battlefield. So many things are happening. So just by single word, Sanjay is describing many things and indirectly giving upadesh to Dhritarashtra that how they are going to win and how your side is not correct because all the good people are from their side. That is what he is indicating. And that is the reason uh, Sanjay was given Divya Drushti because he is like about Guru. It is said how to choose Guru. Guru should be Shabde Parecha Nishtata. Means he should have uh, Anubhava Para. Para is Parabrahma. Parabrahma, he should be one with Parabrahma. He should have experience that, or he is in that mode always. Plus, he should be able to explain it by words. So, Shabde means Shabda Jnan, which is in Veda. He should be expert in telling that also. So, the capability which this Sanjay he is having, that he is well versed in Shastra, he is advanced in sadhana, and he is able to tell the happenings, plus he is giving Upadesh to Dhritarashtra in such a crisp way. So that is how what he is saying, that Arjun, who is having Hanumanji on his flag, uh, he has seen Dhartarashtra, means he has seen your sons, and now when it is time to start showering uh, weapons, he said to Bhagwan, what did he say? Uh, uh, that uh, you take our chariot in middle of these both senas, both armies, and reason why he said so, that reason he is giving in uh, next verse. Now here also, if you say, Arjun is also calling Bhagwan as Rishikesh. So it is not that after Bhagwan showed Vishwarup in 11th Adhyay, then Arjun started believing that Krishna is Bhagwan. He already had that understanding. Only thing is, maybe because of closeness, because of Bhagwan's Maya, it is said that Ati Parichayat Avadnya. If you are in company with saints, if you are too close, sometimes it may so happen that the person who is very close to saints, he may or she may start to think that they are doing all the daily things like normal human beings also, like normal human beings. So somewhere that sense of that person being Bhagwan may go off for a while. And many a times people have that perception, not only Arjun, that many people say that because Bhagwan has come in Manushya avatar, he also has some limitations. He will also have some sorrows. He will have some prarabdha. So all this thinking is very like childish thinking. Bhagwan doesn't have any limitation, and Bhagwan doesn't come in particular avatar which is human. It is not human. Bhagwan's body is not made up of Panchamahabhuta. It is Mayatit, Satchit Sugadghana Mayatitam. That is how Bhagwan is. So he is, even in that Sagun Roop, he is all encompassing. He is entirely full of happiness. Rather, he is happiness, and he is Chidrup all the time. So Bhagwan is not just Sagun or not just Nirgun, or when he is Sagun, he will be having less force. That is just very childish thinking. Bhagwan can be, at a time, Bhagwan can be Sagun and Nirgun, and he is beyond that. Bhagwan can be controlled by Bhakta at the same time. When he is getting control, at the same time, he is protecting same Bhakta as well. Now, anybody can say how it can happen. Either person can be controller or controllee. So we can take very small example. If there is a child and that child's father, he is playing with that child, and child says, now I will become teacher, you will become uh, student. Then for that love of that child, father becomes student or father becomes ghoda, horse. That child sits on father's back, hits him, and uh, takes that child here and there. as a student, that child gets afraid when his teacher, that child wants to punish him with beating him. So when we do that for child, we are enacting. And in case of Bhagwan, it is not enacting. Bhagwan actually gets afraid. At the same time, he is also protecting that child. So this has been explained when uh, we explained Gorat Kashtat Stotra. Of course, it is in Marathi. So those who can among you can understand Marathi can check fifth and sixth part Gorat Kashtat Stotra's explanation. There is one more video on Damodar Lila. So in that also it is explained that at the same time Bhagwan is afraid of his mother Yashoda, that she is going to bite, and when he is running, when Yashoda got exhausted, Bhagwan's Vatsalya Shakti only brought Yashoda very close to him so that she could uh, catch him. So that is very big topic. Uh, if possible, in future we will make those videos also in English, as whenever Bhagwan wishes. So coming back to our subject, that is now Arjun is also addressing Bhagwan as Rishikesh. So when Arjun asked for Bhagwan to be with him, it is not just out of love. He also knows that he is Rishikesh. So if he is with me, he will be he will be guiding me, and he will not let my man, buddhi, or any other indriya go out of dharma or go here and there, and I will be successful in whatever I am doing. So next shlok, that is shlok number 22. What is time by now? I think it is only 1 minute. So in next shlok, Arjun, okay, we will take that shlok next time because it is just half minute left. We'll end this session by praying. We have reached Adhyay number 1, shlok number 22, where Arjun is requesting, is telling why he is requesting to bring his chariot in middle of both armies. Let's pray. Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudevam Rajapriyam Dharma Samstapakam Viram Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna to all.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.